you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Okay, that increases the tension in our blogs. Guys, I am Hamster Dragnir from your own Hamster Marathon gaming channel where I am on F1 enthusiasts. Please like, subscribe, share to my channel. Let's get into breaking point. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's go, guys. It is the second episode and we are looking to fight that hurdle that we just fought against Ackerman. Ackerman being a over here, I don't like it. I did not like it one bit. Not even one bit. But we have to create some loose mind and make ourselves a bigger man to go about it. And our people are also saying that we need to get back to our winning ways. Racing Point is a demon. So let's get into the French Grand Prix, and it does seem that we are going to have a good Grand Prix, I guess. Let's see.
It's a great day for racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid. Let's hope for a thrilling contest then here at the French Grand Prix. A lap of Paul Ricard then consists of 15 corners and a total length of around 3.6 miles. Drivers will need to position their cars carefully on the exit of the flat-out turn 10, ready for the double apex right-hander at 11. Watch out for potential overtaking action at the end of the start-finish straight and into the heavy braking zone of turn 8. Here we are then at the circuit Paul Ricard in France, the 10th race of the 2020 Formula 1 season. The standings are starting to take some kind of shape, Ant.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield, though you could make an argument for Racing Point underperforming somewhat.
The two Racing Point drivers denying each other points, perhaps. Well, it's all to race for, and a lot of season left ahead of us. So let's see how it all pans out. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat and Ricciardo, Norris, Vettel, Sainz and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Ackerman, Devon Butler and Albon, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, George Russell and Aiden Jackson, Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, we've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose clean and show us what you've got. Good luck, Aiden.
Astonishingly, we are at back of the grid, like 18th in the position. Guys, in 2020, the Racing Point was somewhere near the midfield. Why are we sitting in the back of the row or the second last row? Let's see what happens. Oh, we have a freaking good great start. We have overtaken almost 5 cars out of that start that we had. Oh my god, we can go for this. Come on, battler, don't be a D1. So we have Ocon in front of us, and that was too ambitious, brother. Too ambitious we were, but we pushed off Albon over here so that we get a better exit out of that. Ackerman we did overtake, but that ambitious move on Ocon did not do much justice. But out of that corner, we have the superior speed, and somehow we were losing speed in the straights. Interesting. We will be addressing that to our team about that, but Ackerman was too much into that corner. We got a better exit out of that turn, and that is it. We are into P13. Let's see, and here we have that. That's a nice one. Nice thing. And the best. Trail braking over here. Taking a wider line. We go for it. And Ocon. Oh my god. Do we have a chance? Yes. We just throttle it out of that corner to get that outside line. Wow. Now D1. The demon. The guy that we need to fight. Show some respect and move out of our face. Thank you. Get out. So Lewis has put up a fast lap, and you will see soon in this race that we are going to freaking destroy those lap times. Let's see. Sainz, the next demon that we need to crush up. Guys, this is my channel, Amsterdam Dragnir, Amsterdam. Please subscribe. Oh god, that was a very bad overtake on Sainz, but do we have a good speed out of that corner? Yes, we do. That slipstream from Gasly out of that corner gave us the best, and by the end of that lap, we are going to have the DRS, I guess. No, not yet. Not yet. And under brake into that first corner, great into that turn and into it, too close to comfort, but we don't care. We need to get some points out of this. So out of that after few corners, we are back. Oh wow, that is one hell of an overtake on Daniel Ricciardo. Now we start to put in that positive laps. The fastest lap over there, man. And then the top three Verstappen, Bottas and Lewis. We are going to try to overtake the third fastest guy in the track. Oh, sweet lunge out and gave him enough room not to get pissed off by him by the similar. Okay, we are into the pits by the end of that lap, overtaking Verstappen so that we are ahead of him in the pits itself. Okay, there you have it. Lewis Hamilton moving in for his pits. God, give me a good pit stop, man. Give me a good pit stop. Sweet time on sub 2 second pit stop, and we are out. We should have had a good, better in lap, but no, we did not have, and we are not going to have that also. So let's see how we progress through this race. Yeah. So Lewis Hamilton, if we overtake him, oh Ackerman, oh sweet lords, tata bye bye. Outside line, I don't care, give me space. Yeah, I've given you enough space, keep it over there. So now we have Lewis Hamilton in our friend, so that if we finally overtake him, that's P1, guys. That's P1. Bottas in the pits, and there you have it. We have taken the P1. We are leading the French Grand Prix. Holy yes! There you have it. Fastest lap after fastest lap. We are reaching the final lap of this race. Too much out of that corner. We did not get a good exit out of that. So guys, all through this, I need to say like, subscribe, share to my channel for more contents on F1 and on FIFA 21. And soon we will be having FIFA 2022. Yeah, 22. Yeah. So how is going to be our first sector? Is it going to be a purple? Oh, too close into that corner. Nah, it is not a good first sector that we have. The exit out of this corner, not good enough. Yeah, I am asking these people for who is in front. Just for the fun, want to hear their voice. So we are checking out. Oh, that was a sweet turn into that corner, but we could have held out a speed of faster out of that corner, so that yeah, it's 1+. And yeah, set hard tires. I am an idiot. God damn it, I'm an idiot. It's like asking Sergio Perez Sergio Perez telling Max Verstappen, let's get them. And we got them. Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen are behind us, and we are sailing into final few corners and into the final corner for the maiden win for Aiden Jackson. Guys, let's go!
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
Here we are then, a real team effort to overcome their rivals for a memorable win here today. Business as usual for the big three, but a bit of a reshuffle in the midfield here in France.
That's certainly much better from Racing Point. Frankly, they should be in the mix more often. On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
And they've certainly proved it today. Racing Point's performance today has shown that they can be competitive with the veterans of the sport. They're making their way out to the podium now as we speak, and the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Aiden, congratulations! You got on the podium. That's a fantastic result for both you and the team. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's a team effort. I'm just the one behind the wheel. It was an amazing result today, and I think everyone deserves it. I'm just pleased I could bring it home for them.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula One. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
I reckon so. I'd say the result today shows I can handle an F1 car just as well as an F2 one, no matter what people say. I think the team would agree with me.
So there's no current tensions within the team? We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
I think there's always going to be a settling in period. It doesn't matter who you're paired up with. You've got to have a strong character to do what we do. We may have our differences, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Thank you for your time.
So we have successfully devoured the French Grand Prix to win the race. Guys, that was so amazing to see how we can get Aiden Jackson into the podium, and not only to the podium but to the top step of the podium, guys. Top step of the podium. What does Brian have to talk to us about this? Let's see what is he want to talk.
Brian.
Aiden, just so you know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, love. Just calling to say well done, as usual. You okay?
Thanks, Mum. Yeah, I'm good. Real good. I think I delivered today.
I thought so. And I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Hey, it's Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming. I just wish it wasn't on my own, you know?
Yeah, I know, but I'll be there. and I can't wait to see you.
Me too. Anyway, I won't keep you. I imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
All this while, I understood that we are going into our home race. Silverstone British Grand Prix. Guys, it's Aiden Jackson's home race. Let's see how he goes. And positive comments on the Twitter regarding Aiden Jackson. Let's see how that is going to pan out for our season. Guys, beautiful. Even the team principal, Chef Nelson, our persons, all are having happy times. Let's get the race going, guys. Beautiful. Lovely to hear that we are going into our race, our finale race. So finally our home race. God damn it, what am I even trying to say over here? Let's get the beast rolling. They see me rolling, yes, saying it. I don't know more of the words, but yeah. So it's British Grand Prix. We are at the British Grand Prix and our mom is going to come. Let's see who is calling us now.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler.
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah. I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh? Ta-ta!
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Well, that was an awkward conversation with our biggest idiot or rivals, you can say. You cannot say him as a rival. He is a not an interesting guy to be around with, which makes the journey much more interesting because he makes it interesting. So our mom is here to watch our race, but we are going to be hit with one of the worst things that you can happen in our home race. Hombre. ¿Qué pasa, tío? See it in that small description that we have. We have a freaking puncture that need to be faced in the race. And we are trying to get out of that puncture. Guys, this is bonkers. This is bonkers. But let's go.
Tyres are gone. Copy, Aiden. Box.
Copy.
Let's just minimize the damage.
Yeah. Basically, I was also not able to control the car. Obviously, you won't be able to because you have a freaking puncture. Dumb idiot I am. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum. Let's go. So, we are going to be put on with some freaking soft tires.
Release.
I need to stop saying freaking. It's too conversationally bad.
Still time left to push for the points here, Aiden.
Copy.
So like it says to Lewis Hamilton, it is hammer time. Move away from our position. Latifi, I'm sorry, but you need to move away from a faster car. I was like 4 seconds ahead, but by the end of that lap, we were able to catch up at Ricardo. And do we have a chance to overtake him in the straight? Pit straight? Nope. Not good enough turn, but out of this corner, I am going more speed. Late braking into the corner. Beautiful maneuver into Daniel Ricciardo because he is, oh wow, an outside move on Joe and Natsi. And Cushion or Sonepe Suhaga is the DRS. And we have a lunge on Vettel. Vettel being Vettel similarly. And by the end of the next sector, we are going to catch Ackerman. Move away, Ackerman. Don't you have team orders that you should move away from us? Move. He's still inside. God damn it. Now let's go fight Albon. Again, same move as what we did on what you can say Mr. Daniel. And then we have our friendly neighbor Butler. Butler, I'm going to throw you out of the points position. Get out. What a speed that we had to close up with Butler, and we are into the points position finally. Now Leclerc, yes, I thought better of it not to have that Max Verstappen type of crash. But outside of that turn, wow, before the Wellington straight or the old pit straight, god damn it. By the end of the final, this is the final overtake before we cross the finish line. Yeah. Ocon, thank you for giving us P6. Slower driving. If we had one more lap, we could have caught up with Gasly and Norris. But Gasly as Norris as similar to whatever it is. Let's go!
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix. What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'd have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Racing Point's Aiden Jackson. One to watch. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
After an amazing comeback story in the British race with the puncture, guys, we are looking high on hopes that our team acknowledges our power and let us fume in that speed. Let's go, boys. We need to see what is up. So now I think Brian is going to call us. Yes, Brian? Yes. Let's go.
Brian.
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Oh, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press is starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
Well, the team is impressed now, so we are going to have a fun time with the new or the next Grand Prix that we are going to face. Guys, this is going to be amazing. Let's see. Oh, the team principal is having so much praise for us from coming back into the points with that freaking puncher that we have got. No. I am an idiot. No more of freaking. But what can we do? We need to say freaking. But let's go, guys, into the next episode or the next chapter of, guys, it is Italian Grand Prix. So how do you want to expect with this to go? What do you want to think how it is going to go? Whether we will be in the points position or in different things, let's see, guys.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? I'll take a look at it. And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope?
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
So as you saw in the first part, or when the video began itself, Aquaman does not look good. Casper is having his bulls stating that you are getting into my business. So this is not going to look good with what is happening over here. Signs to Ferrari. Sweet move. As expected, we are having... Oh, Brian calling? Let's see.
Ryan. Aiden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Absolutely true, mate. The new power unit for Italian Grand Prix, the best time where we can get a new Grand Prix engine, because the Spec 2 engine for the GP of Italian Grand Prix, where it is called the Speed King. Oh god, that is so good relief. Trackside interview we had, so he's amazingly happy, I guess. Let's move on with the Italian Grand Prix, how it pans out and what happens in the Italian Grand Prix. We are rooting for what is going to turn out to be.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ackermann, Carlos Sainz and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Antonio Giovinazzi and Butler, Vettel, Grosjean, George Russell and Aiden Jackson, Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
What a terrific spec that we are going to have inside this. Let's see how it goes. Oh my god, too fast, too furious, holy, humanly impossible, man. We have overtaken 3, 4, 5 guys into that corner, but do we get to keep those places? No, we are kept with 3-1 place that we have got. Anyways, Vater, you are going to be my first target. You are next. Go for it. Oh my god, I would have got taken out by Mr. Vater because he was moving in. Guys, he was moving in. But we have a devil in front of us. Devon Butler. Let's go. We will fight him. Tata, I wanna kill him. Not interested. Not worth my time of killing. Let's go hunt the front runners. Bye bye, Giovinazzi. I'm going for the front. See you in the podium. Bye bye. If possible. Let's go. Ocon. Out of that corner, we get a great exit inside and taken him out. Tata bye bye. Next stop, Charles Leclerc. The another Ferrari who is having tough time, brothers. Tough time. Ooh, too fast into that corner. I did not expect Charles to be there so late. Or so much so much so that we overtake him, and we try to overtake Lando also. But this spec does have its perks but also have its issues, I guess. Oh god, let's go. No, we could have gone for that inside line. Gasly was sitting napping over there. We could have gone for that, but Gasly taken out. Poof. Tata. Bye bye. I have overtaken almost different corners. I have told too much almost. Again and almost. Oh god, shut up. Let's go. What? This is what I'm asking. Our engine is way bad because we are in DRS, ERS, and rich. I don't know whether in rich mix or not because this game onwards we don't have rich mix. So, Mr. Wackerman, how are you? Why are you moving away from us? I think not our spec, it's our downforce. Our car downforce is horrendous for this track. Because it should not be the balanced one, it should be the high speed ones. Oh, too good. Wheel to wheel battle with Daniel Ricciardo, but tata bye bye. Now let's hunt down Mr. Frontrunners. Bottas in with us, and also Max Verstappen. I think, yeah, also Max Verstappen. We are. Is it possible to get sub 2 seconds? No, 2 seconds. No, मेरे मुन्ना, तुझे नहीं मिलेगा. Let's go. Anyways, let's fight for that elusive P1, which we have already got in Mr. French Grand Prix. Hola, ¿qué tal? Okay, Bottas, move away from us. In the back straight. Poof. Inside line, not giving you any chance. Lewis Hamilton, you are next. Okay, interesting. I am having varied responses with my engine because in some corners sometimes it is like having a great exit and we are in the pre-penultimate lap, like 10th lap. Shit it. Over here I try to do a cheeky job. You will see how it goes, but it went horrendously bad because though he lost, I thought we would get the DRS, but detection point was well behind. But this time I was like, no, even if we get the DRS, we are going to go for the move. The penultimate lap. We in the pit straight. We freaking destroy him and take in the first corner the P1. Uno nombre. Primero position? I don't care. This is the last lap. We are coming into a few laps. Actually, Hamilton and Verstappen is closing in. I think, yes, they are closing in. But we are having an extra bit of caution with these corners that we are able to exit out of them pretty fast. So guys, we are coming into the final chicane, the parabola, to finish off a race that we are going to win in the second time. For our notice alone, we don't know whether he has won it previously, but yeah, second time.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Well, quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aiden Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackermann.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed from McLaren back in 2007. We all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better result today. Congratulations, Aiden, top spot on the podium. How are you feeling?
Fantastic. I couldn't be happier. I mean, it's the dream, right? I've not got much to say. I'm gonna take all of this in, lap it up, and then probably go and ring my mum.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Look, driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Appreciate your time.
Now that is what I call an eventful race. Let's go, guys. Now next is Mexican Grand Prix. We are going to have some issues, guys. We are going to have some issues. I don't know why. But let's get to the chaos for the episode 3. Leave it for that. Now like, subscribe, share to my channel, guys. I am going on a rampage. So let's hear it from me for the next episode, the chaos.